of Ian is a Weirdo. Today I'm doing something different. I am streaming on my phone, and it looks weird. So if I miss a comment or something like that, I'm really sorry. I am at the house where I am cat sitting. They have a cat super highway, as you can see around me, which is super cool. So the cats can climb around and explore and be up above, whatever's down here. So that's cool. And yeah, the cats are great. They're very sweet. They love treats, a lot of treats. And they are not mean at all, like my cat sometimes is. So welcome in. Today I will be working on my mosaic pillow. Now this mosaic pillow I have been working on for a while. Um, and I'm really slow at it, and I hope to be finished soon. But I'm more motivated to work on it now and to get more mosaic projects going, because I just think that mosaic is really cool and has a lot of kind of, I don't know, just possibilities to work with. So I'm really excited to work with this. This is a pattern by Six Soul Designs, and it's her eye pattern. So what I have right now is this, and one of the eyes is winking, which is really cute. So I am doing back loop only single crochet right now, and I'm using a J hook. Now, when I started doing this, I thought that J would be appropriate, but J is pretty big for what I'm doing. So I know for future reference that maybe this is a little bit large for a hook. I probably would switch down to like uh I don't know, um something quite a bit smaller, at least at like maximum like a 4 millimeter, but maybe even smaller than that, depending on the yarn. I also think that because like when she made it, it was like a nice throw pillow, and when I did the number of stitches, it was like quite a bit longer. It was like 50% longer than her measurement. So it was like, okay, well, I like recounted my stitches like a million times, and I was like, okay, the stitch count isn't wrong. It's just like not. Um, it's just like the yarn and the hook that's off. So I know I'm rambling. I'm kind of like in a crazy like mood right now. Let's see if I can make this full screen. I don't know if I did it. Okay, that worked. Okay, cool. So yeah, my wife got sick last night, and like really, 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 really sick. And I wasn't home, so I had to go home to make sure she was okay. Luckily, our my mother-in-law helped to take care of her. She's resting and healing today while I'm continuing to cat sit. So I'm just hoping that she continues to feel a little bit better. And if you could think about her while you're doing whatever you're doing, that would be lovely. Um, because she is not feeling well. So, if I sound like tired or nasally or This cat's like, why aren't you cuddling me? Because I'm busy, friend. I made a cat toy. Hi, Winter. I'm working on the eye mosaic pillow by Sixel Designs. Who's not well? My wife. She's sick. She had a bad reaction to a Delta 8 product, and she's used Delta 8 before, so it's not that, but it's just like this specific product. It just made her like violently like super 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 sick. So thank you so much. Yeah, I hope she gets better soon too. I really hate seeing her like this. It's awful when your partner, just anyone you care about, is sick and totally like out of control. Um, so I hope she feels better soon. But thank you for your well wishes. I really appreciate that. I got this book that I just have to show you. Let me finish this stitch and then I'll show you. So I haven't read it yet. So, but it's called Gay Witchcraft, and I'm so excited to read it. Um, and it just like it's like totally not just like gay. It's like so I'll read the back for you. So here's some reviews. Gay Witchcraft is a smart, soulful, and inspiring introduction to witchcraft. It speaks to the unique needs and gifts of the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered person. So it does include like the LGBTQ. Yeah, queer witchcraft. I showed this when I got it to Roberta, and she was like, I don't do straight or gay witchcraft. Like, am I doing straight witchcraft? And I was like, no, it's just like a special type of witchcraft where it's just like the gayness, just the gayness. So it is a valuable contribution to a very important and growing part of the witchcraft community. But because it is a book with insight into the difficult journey of self-discovery and spiritual empowerment, any reader, gay or straight, will find it a rich resource. Okay, and then so it really it's just like I've like skimmed it and I'm like this is like beautiful and just like really like I was looking at like a self-love spell and I was like that's beautiful and it just talks about like healing like damages of like things that we've endured as queer people are non-inclusive towards non-binary and trans for various reasons. Oh, I didn't know that. I never thought of that. So queer stuff tries to balance that stuff out. Yeah, and that's like super important. I feel like there's like a lot of like the definition of like masculine and feminine energy, and it's like it doesn't really like necessarily like include. It's not as inclusive. But if we have more examples, I'd love to hear kind of your experience with that because that's really like I obviously hide pumpkins and use self love and gender affirmation intentions in the work. Yes, that's so exciting. I, uh, I think that that's so important that we put that there. And like, I just made a baby blanket and I made it in green and gray and cream. And even though the colors like weren't like exactly like my style, it ended up cute. But I was just glad to not make like a blue or pink baby blanket. it's like it's just nice to not have like gendered things everywhere, like thrown in your face constantly. On Slavic paganism, which specifically is a lot very strictly to girls. Oh wow, I did not know that. Like only biological females can do certain things, and only biological males can do specific things. Wow, that's so like, and that's like so, ignoring like intersex folks and like just like, I love that we're in a time where like there's a lot of things that are so much more inclusive and people are realizing that you can't like you have to include these people because these people are part of the witchcraft, like the witch community, and it's because your ancestors. Oh wow. um Hi kitty. Hi kitty. Hi baby. I bet you wish you were kneading on this crocheted fabric, don't you? Yeah, I just like I feel I feel empowered because I have this book and I want to read it so that I feel more empowered. A fluff. Yeah, this one's less fluffy and he's more like soft and his fur is like pretty thick. So he is just like a soft, thick boy. But he's a skinny boy. He doesn't eat as much as his brother. But he's a little bit more and it's a little bit more floofy. I made a cat toy. I went to this thing called the Scrap Exchange, and it's like the simplest thing, but I love making cat toys. It's just really fun. So have like a decorative ribbon, and I put a little shiny button on it, and then they had like award ribbons, and the cats have been like obsessed. I went in like a bright color so that they would be um interested. Come here. I'm gonna slap you in the face with it until you play with it. So, so I made a little cat toy, and because I couldn't find any of theirs, and it was so fun. I made a lot of wand toys when I had cats. Yeah, I did a wand toy where it had an interchangeable like pieces to it, so that you could like if you wanted to do like feather, or you want to do like a little ball, you want to do a bell, stuff like that. Like it just had like a bunch of different thing. Yeah, the bright orange is so fun. It makes me want to dye my hair bright orange, but I've done bright orange before and it didn't really suit me at all. So I don't know. I don't think I can pull it off, but maybe I'll do a bright pink. I don't know. I feel like I might be psyching myself out, but I feel like it might like make me get like misgendered more if I have pink hair. Is that true? I don't know. Like I've had pink hair before, but at that time I was not identifying as transgender. Um, so I just don't, I don't know. I don't want to get like, I just want to like do everything I can to avoid getting misgendered, but until I get my top surgery, it's just gonna happen. So why not have some fun while I can? Or maybe I could do like split dye and do like blue. I know I've seen a lot of guys with pink hair too. Um, and no one questions their like manhood, but um, maybe I could do a split dye with pink and blue. That would be nice. That could be fun for real. I don't really, because the thing is, I do a side part because like when I do a middle part, it's like really unattractive on me. I can't even like seriously do it. It's just not the look with my haircut. So a split dye would be kind of like it would lie over one would lie over the other. Maybe we could do like just like bits and pieces of like different colors and see what happens. Maybe we just go for full rainbow. Should I do that? Should I just go full rainbow with it? Purple is one of the colors that I really have a hard time getting to stick in my hair. Um, and hey, nope, don't make me turn this thing on. I don't know what it is, but I turn it on. I think it's a nail file. Oh, they're interested. Ah, do a galaxy. Oh, that would be fucking cool. Oh, yeah, and just put glitter in my hair all the time so I like look like I sparkle like stars. Oh shit, that would be cool. Yeah. Hey, let's be friends. Cats are dumb. They're like having a stare off, and I'm making one of my goals or one of my tasks in this cat sitting is to make sure that they don't fight too much. Um, so I have to like stare at them while they have staring contests to make sure that they don't kill each other. Oh, it's a toy. Oh, it's a toy. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? I'm an expert at cat behavior. Nice. I feel like I'm pretty good at it, but I can always learn more. Oh, you caught it. Good job, boy. If you have any questions, I'm here. Oh, nice. I feel like I'm pretty good with cats. I feel like yeah, I understand them better than people. They're much more simple than people. Oh, you can go behind the couch. Where's the rip going? Just like just trying to get them to separate a little bit. Oh, good job. Oh, good job. Oh, good job. Sorry, I've done like no crocheting and I've just done like staring at cats. So yeah, I'm having such a off day. Really like Mel being sick. Okay, so I am cat sitting, so I actually don't know their story. I believe that they were both adopted separately. Um, so they've been together for a while, as far as I understand. They just have cat fights and occasionally will get to a severe point where like one will draw blood. So I don't really know the whole story of their origins. I just know that uh, they really don't like being in each other's space that much. And just it's been easy enough to get them distracted. Like, you know, the the owners, they just told me to like clap loud or something when Halloween. Hey Daniel, are you excited for Halloween? It's Halloween already there? I don't know. I can't keep track, to be honest. I'm making eyes, spooky eyes. They're not really spooky. They're just cool. Um, so I'm making eyes, and this Customers, sadly, the person who encouraged them should separate them. Yeah, it's, everybody, yeah, it's like they just like, I think they just wanted to like snap him out of it, but like I try to like do a little bit different, but sometimes they do a lot of clap. It's just kind of a, um, okay, cool. So, because I don't even know what time it is right now here. I'm so unaware of like what is happening. So, recap, Mel got sick last night, really, really bad. She had a bad reaction to some Delta 8 product, and it just like fucked her up so bad. She was like if I was there, because I was cat sitting this weekend, so I wasn't there. And her mom came. Thankfully, she was able to call her mom. She was like, I only had one call in me, and I knew that you were cat sitting, so I called my mom, who lives like 15 minutes away. And like she was like, if my mom like didn't come, I think I would have like ended up like in a pool, like dying in a pool of my own puke. Like that's how serious this was. And like I know that's like TMI, but like it's just like that's really what like how severe Mel's sickness was. So I'm just like a ball of stress and I'm trying to like relax by knitting and like I probably should have picked some softer yarn than like Red Heart Super Saver, but I just like I really want to finish this project because I've been putting it off as like I started it right before 31 projects of Halloween and haven't really picked it up since. But it's not like it's a difficult or like long project. The instructions are easy enough to follow, and it's just about like just about yeah, following the pattern. So booping a cat is stressful leaving. Boop. I love giving them little kisses. I can't help it. Okay, and then we skip and do a double crochet, drop down double crochet into here. I'm using my furls hook. I'm using a J hook. Oh, I really like the mosaic thing. Thank you. I'm making a stupid mohair shawl. Honestly, I think I'm done with like fuzzy yarn. Like, I just like I had such a bad experience with the fur that like, and I've had bad experiences with things with a lot of with like halos and stuff like that. I'm just like I can't deal with it. You're using a Furls G2? Oh, nice. I just got my two Furl Odysseys. So I got a 2.75 because that was like the only one available. And then I got a 5, which I have here. And I got the sienna, the pumpkin color. Um, so this is my H hook. It's beautiful. It's heavy. It did hurt my hands at first. But that's okay. I'll get used to it. But it's just like, oh, I got stones for my birthday because my birthday just passed. So I got this black tourmaline ring. So that is really nice and grounding and it just feels really nice like as soon as I put it on. It was the first one I picked and as soon as I like put it on, they're a little smaller and a little while I used to, but I love the Odyssey. Yeah, they're nice. They're just yeah, a little heavy to get used to. Um and then let's see, I got so I forget what this lighter blue is. I feel like they told me it was like aventurine, but I've only seen green aventurine, so I don't know. And then I have lapis lazuli. Um, and because my other lapis bracelet broke when my cat accidentally his claw caught on it, so I have my lapis and whatever this is. It's not turquoise, even though it looks kind of turquoise on the screen. But then I have my other stones with it, and then I got what is it called? Labradorite. I got a labradorite tower. And then I got a green aventurine sphere that's really nice, feels really good. And I got a how do you say it? It's not rhodolite, it's like rondolite or something. Ronolite. It's like pink with black in it. And so I got two stones that were good for like the heart chakra, and I just picked them up because I like really like them, and then I pick stones up because I'm drawn to them, and then I read what they do. And so I picked up two stones that were good for the heart chakra, which feels really good for this period of time in my life, um, where I feel like um I just like need work on that chakra. So it was really fitting. Normally I kind of like ignore the heart chakra because I think it's like a little cliche almost. I don't know, I always thought that like love readings and heart readings were always kind of like cringy, but very protective stones. Yeah, this I wanted something that was grounding and protective. And so I really picked that's part of the reason why I picked the stone. It's like it fit perfectly on the finger that I wanted it to fit on. So it's just like it's a really nice stone. One to help with spirituality. Yes, exactly. That's why I did labradorite. Um and I'm really happy with it. I had a labradorite pendulum, but I don't know where it is. It got lost in the move. I put all of my stones in like one vase. I had like a vase where you could kind of see all of them. And I put my pendulum in there, and I haven't seen that base since we moved, so who knows where it is. It'll show up when I need it, but I really do like my new pendulum. I love working with pendulums. I very, very much vibe with them. I just picked a one that they have a mind of their own. Oh yeah, absolutely. I always like I have a conversation with my pendulum, and I'm like, "Hey, are you in the mood today? Do you want to work? Do you want like?" And then we like do the resetting of like, okay, like stop, show me clockwise, show me counterclockwise, show me yes, show me no, and then well, I just do show me yes, show me no. But just to like make sure that we're on the same page. But I found it to be a really powerful medium for me to read energy, because I can um, I can like it enhances my like energy feeling. So like I usually do chakra readings, and I love how we're just like talking about um witchcraft. We're not talking about crochet at all. This is awesome. I use a board and I don't necessarily have to check the direction, but I always do a test run with some easy questions. Nice. Yeah, I don't use a board. I completely freehand it. I've always thought about using a board, but I just never um, I don't know. It's almost Ouija to me, and I don't really mess with that. I don't know. It's something I haven't really considered. Um, but yeah, I just freehand it and I do a lot of chakra readings with pendulums and I just it really helps me get really clear visions of what is going on with the chakras and are they blocked, are they open, what's going on, so I made my own and it's so pretty that I always want to use it. That's so awesome. Oh, I should make one. I want to make one. I love making my own stuff. Uh, so yeah, so it just help is a really helpful medium for me to do my chakra readings and my energy readings. I don't do any future readings. I I kind of want to say that I don't believe in future readings. I know that's not true, but I just don't. I know that I don't have the ability to see the future, to tell someone what's gonna happen. And I really enjoy that fact. Which might make sense, might not. I don't know. I just I like that um I like that the future is unknown. I really like focusing on the present, a little bit on the past because it is important, but the present is really where I want to be. Yeah. Absolutely. We're so on the same page all the time. I swear we're the same person. It's like yeah. So, um yeah, it's been a really cool journey for me and getting my wife into it kind of as she wants to. Because she's not always in. If I ask a question to tarot, I know, but it just helps to reflect on it and sometimes make an enlightened decision. Yes, that is a great way to do it. And that shows that you have more intuition than me because I don't know if I know the answer or not. I just know that I just trust my cards to tell me the truth. And um I'm still I'm newer to tarot again. I used to know tarot, but now I don't. Um but so I'm having to relearn and um yeah, she is also, but she doesn't want to do it all the time. She kind of grew up in a very spiritual household, and for her, it felt borderline pushy, and I don't mean anything bad on my in-laws, and neither does she, but she just was not into that. And so the fact that she has bought a pendulum and the fact that she has done tarot card readings with me and stuff like that, just when she feels like it means a lot to me because this is part of my spirituality and my spiritual journey, and for her to take part of it is nice. So, and she's fine with me kind of doing what I want with it. Um, so one of the first things that I experience with her is, so even before, 'cause this is gonna sound weird, but like when my wife and I were just friends, um, I would do massages on her, and just like facial massages and like shoulder massages, and um I did it because I am an esthetician. I do skincare, which I know it doesn't look like I do, but I do. It's testosterone, leave me alone. But I did skincare, and so part of that is like rubbing and tapping and like, massaging and stuff like that. But when I was massaging her, I could feel the root. I could trace the root of, like, so let's say her temple was hurting because she has chronic migraines. So her temple was hurting. I could trace it to a spot in her lower back. And it would just be this intuitive feeling of like, I this is where your pain comes from. Hey Lydia, we're talking about like psychic and witchcraft stuff, so if that's not your bag, then you don't have to stay, but if you want to stay, I would love to have you stay. Um, but that was kind of our first, like, one of our first things that kind of put a little bit more belief into her, was that she um that I could trace her pain. So like even now she'll come up to me and she'll be like, "Hey, like can you trace my pain? Can you see where it's coming from?" Um so I'll kind of like touch a spot and I'll just like get an idea in my brain that it's like here on your back, and I'll massage that little nerve bundle, and it kind of releases some of that tension. So I don't know what that's about. I've always had that with my hands. I have a book called Healing Hands that I need to read. My mother-in-law gave it to me after hearing that I did that. So I think I have healing hands, like the ability to be like intuitive and use my hands for healing. But like my hands, because I like crochet, and even if I didn't crochet, they're just not strong enough to like actually like massage. Like I couldn't become a massage therapist because it just would be too much on my hands. So yeah. So oh, hi re-uploader. Welcome in. We're talking about witchcraft and tarot and all kinds of healing stuff. The really, uh, it's a different conversation than we normally have. I guess it fits Halloween. Not really. But it is interesting nonetheless. So please tell me what kind of stuff that you all do to kind of get in touch with your spiritual side, to even if you're not into witchcraft, like what kind of stuff do you do? Do you meditate? Meditating is a really great form of getting in touch with your spiritual side. Do you, I don't know, do you do things mindfully? You kind of like mindfully eat, mindfully shop, mindfully, oh, hi, baby. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Also, I'm working on a mosaic pillow at the moment. And it has, oh, I keep on dropping that paper. It's just bound to fall. So I'm working on an eye mosaic with Red Heart Super Saver. So it's not the softest, but it is what it is. But it's really cute. I really love it. You crochet and knit, actually. Oh, cool. What kind of stuff do you make? Do you make like scarves and blankets, or do you make like amigurumi or stuff like that? They've always done, but I started doing more recently. is every time I go to the shops, I pass by the park, I go through it instead of using the sidewalk. Oh, that's nice. It's lovely to connect to nature. Yeah. Oh, I love that. You know that like feeling of like feet in the grass? It's just like it's such a like really like important feeling to me to be able to feel grounded and um to feel like at the moment blankets. Nice. What kind of are you making like adult size blankets or are you making baby blankets? Because I know one's a little bit more commitment than the other. Um, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this video and to my channel. If you like this content, usually I'm a little bit more upbeat. We had a weird day, so we're just doing our best, and that's fine. Isn't that fine? Isn't that fine? Yeah. Oh, you hear some birds. Um, so yes, it's wonderful to connect to nature. Nature is so healing and sorry, like it's dry. Adult size. Woo! You are braver than I am. I cannot imagine doing adult size blanket. Maybe a throw if I get like the right pattern. I found one really cool pattern. Um, I wish I could share it with you all right now, but it is so like if you go on Etsy and you type in um, crochet pattern like X-Files or Alien, it's one of the first to come up. It's a mosaic throw blanket and it is fucking gorgeous. And it has so many colors, so many color changes. And I want to make it for Mel for Christmas, but she doesn't like the color scheme. So I'm trying to like, let's talk about color scheme and stuff like that. Knitting loom, working to music and be on YouTube. I'm going to try crochet animals, little ones. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, you love nature. That's great. Yeah, my one of the things I love my in-laws. They're great. They're fantastic in-laws. And one of the things that my father-in-law does is when he finds a tree that he connects with, he just goes up and hugs it. Like, how beautiful is that? Like, that means like so much to me. I just like love people who appreciate nature and to go up and like hug a tree and connect with it. That's so cool. So yeah, I think that's great. I really want to do some crocheted potted plants, like hanging potted plants. I've seen a bunch and I really, really like them. So I really want to do that. And I have this green color that I think will be really nice. I have a bunch of greens, so I can make a bunch of different green colors if I want. But I want to make some potted plants out of crochet. I think that'll be nice. You're trying to curl your hair for the first time today. Well, good luck. If you want any tips, I would be happy to impart some wisdom on you from my curling adventures. Um, always be careful with heat, but yeah, if you want any advice, I'd be happy to give you. But I'm trying not to give unsolicited advice because I do that a lot. Some of the trees I walk by at the park are either sick, dead, or uncared for, and I felt that the other day. Oh, when I go by, I always try to share some energy. Yeah, I love giving energy to other beings. I love that. But as an empath, I tend to give too much and I have like my reserves are low. So I need to make sure that I take care of myself and don't give away all my energy, because even though it does replenish, it takes longer to replenish. So I need to take care of myself too. Yeah, re-uploader. That's fun to curl your hair. I love curling my hair. Even though my hair is curly now, it wasn't always. Oh, you need advice. Okay. So, so you usually want to curl away from your face. It looks more natural if you uh, kind of switch up the direction of your curling iron, kind of intermittently, just to break up your. Um, I have not done a bonsai. That would be awesome. Do you draw from the earth? Not like I like do, but I don't. If that makes sense. When you curl, you want to make sure. So it depends on if you have a wand or a traditional curling iron. You want to make sure that you don't get that crimp. Yes. Be careful when you wrap. You always burn your fingertips. Yeah. So what I do with a traditional curling iron is if my hair was longer, I'd show you. I start the curling iron here, pull it all the way down, kind of. Have it lightly open, but very lightly open, so my hair just sticks to wherever it wants. And then uh, I pull it to the end of my hair, and then I make sure I'm going the direction where it's not going to put a crimp in my hair, and then I roll it up. I don't put it too close to my scalp, also because a lot of the curl won't be held there anyways, so it's not super important that you do that. If you wrap it, get one of those heat protected gloves, because those are super helpful, and then you don't have to worry about burning your fingers. Um, I used to get depleted so quickly before I started drawing in energy. Oh, a few minutes of giving energy. I'm done and sleepy. Yeah, it makes me so sleepy. I feel like that's like my why I'm so kind of like done from first of all, I would love to do a bonsai tree. That would be awesome. I kind of want to. I've seen a lot of videos of people doing it with wire, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is the coolest thing in the world. So, but like you've inspired me. I want to do a bonsai tree now. I feel like I can't go further with my life without doing a bonsai tree. So thank you for that. Um, yeah, that's a good idea to draw from the earth. I never thought of it in that particular instance. I just um, I don't know. It's that energy feels, it feels good, but it feels foreign. Like it doesn't feel like my energy. And I think that like my body, my spirit, whatever, can recognize that it's not my energy. And so it's like trying to charge your phone with an old charger. Like it charges, but it doesn't charge as quickly as like your normal energy would, I guess. I don't know. Um, the curling I have is too big for my hair right now. Yes, I have tried heatless curling methods. I haven't tried the one with the like with the like doing like a t-shirt or a headband or whatever. Um, and uh, I do like so I like the springy coil ones. I think they're really nice and you can customize your curl. I don't like foam rollers because they tend to be I guess when I tried them they were just too tight. They were it was easy to make them too tight. So I really like I really like the ones where they're curly you put a little plastic tool in, you grab some hair, you pull it through, and then it just curls up, and then you let it dry. I really like that method, and that seems to work pretty well on my hair. Yes, I do love drawing from the elements. Um, I am a big believer in connecting with the sign um, that uh, follows your astrology, like astrological sign. So I am a water sign, so I really connect with water and draw energy, and also it just really enhances like my I guess psychic abilities. So yeah. Um, hey Roberta, we're talking magic. So you're right on time. I was crocheting and no, I'm not. I am just chilling, talking to Winter about magic. What's new? So, so yeah, I just like yeah, I've learned to be better about like giving my energy too much. And sometimes that can come off a little cold to people, but like it's about like self-preservation first because you can't heal anyone else if you yourself are um really struggling, you know. I mean you can, but it's not your best work. So because like I've been struggling for as long as I can remember. I still help people, which is cool that I can do that, but it's also like it's more draining. Yeah, protect your energy. I know, and I should do it more, but I don't because I am like I was I feel like I was raised to like give like the shirt off my back, like give all of me, like give until you have like nothing left. Like um protection because I've been around people who steal a lot. Oh yeah, there's like energy vampires. I'm feeling cold. Oh no. I get this of myself actually, unless I'm actively sharing it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you gotta pick and choose where you're gonna do those battles. Because they are very like, it's intense. Like the burnout is real because you can want to help so many people. Yeah, exactly. Emotional vampires, just like I said, energy vampires. They suck the life out of you, and you're like, oh. I feel like I don't know what thing I'm thinking of, but like the this creature like coughs up like dust, and you're like, and you're like you're dead. Some people assume I'm cold, but I'm just uncomfortable expressing emotions because I don't know how. Since I'm autistic, they are everywhere. Yes, they are everywhere, and I've learned to cut ties. I didn't always know how to cut ties with people. I would say with people who are very toxic, but now I find that I can be a little bit more what's the word, up front maybe, or like I'm a little bit more discerning. I've married to one for 28 years. Oh no, that's awful. Yeah, see, I'm like, so you both know tarot. I'm literally married to the sun. I'm married to the sun. And I am probably the hermit. So, but I'm also like chaos. Like, what is the card for chaos? The tower? Yeah, I'm the tower and she is the sun. So it's like she's got like a naked baby on a horse riding into the sun, and I am just like people falling to their death. I feel like that's what's going on. Opposites attract? Yeah, guess so. I didn't think she knew I was this much of a mess when she married me, but the cup almost matches my hair. And it glows in the dark. It's so cool. And you just got song stuck in my head. Oh no! I'm always getting songs stuck in my head. It's so annoying. Sometimes I can't sleep because they're just in my head so much. Ooh, I don't know that song. Yeah, I think that like frankly, like we're out of balance, but in Russian. Okay, that's why I don't know it. Uh, yeah, I think everything should be in balance. And because so technically my sun sign is in Libra, and I don't like to admit this because I identify as Scorpio because I'm a cusp baby, and cusps are important to talk about because they do really change people. Um, sometimes the sun blinds you. Exactly. When she is a chatterbox, and sometimes I feel like literally that I'm staring looking into the sun because like I just like am so overwhelmed and blinded and like I don't disoriented. Like I don't know what to do. Yes, cusp. What symbol is that? It looks like a little person, but I can't quite tell. Um, so technically my sun sign is in Libra. If I was born a couple hours later, it would have been Scorpio. I'm in 29 degrees. So uh so I love balance. I love balance. I love peace. Um, but my Scorpio side is just like let's raise chaos and like rain blood and stuff like that. You're a Cancer. Oh, you're so in touch with your emotions. But yeah, and sometimes I do have to say stop. I'm like, I love you, baby, but like I just can't handle that right now. So I'm a little crab. Oop, 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 oop. I've found so many cute zodiac crochet patterns, but like not one that like I really like vibe with, like super, super vibe with. Um, there's one that was like it was a square that went into a larger blanket of the 12 signs, and I was like, no, make a blanket with just Scorpio. Like give me just Scorpio. Um and so I'm tempted to so on Etsy someone is selling like a mosaic maker. Oh, 69 sideways. Yeah. Yes, it is. Cancer's all about that give and take. I like I love cancers. Cancers like tend to kind of flock to me, like like people who are just attracted to like other people. Well, cancers tend to flock to me. And like my some of my best friends have been cancers. And I just love them. I love astrology in general. I think astrology is so cool. And I think I don't think that it's like a fortune telling thing. I think it's like, oh, it kind of makes things like make sense. It kind of puts the pieces together, and you're like, oh, yes, that makes sense. So, my wife is not a cusp. She is a full-blooded Scorpio. So we have two Scorpios in the house, which people say like is like a big no-no, but like, hey, we're doing it. But luckily my Libra side kind of keeps things balanced a little bit. Um, because okay, so I'm just like I don't so my problem with Stitch Fiddle is that I don't quite get Gauge. Like I'm an idiot, but like I don't quite understand. Like I've never made like a garment or anything. Oh, I didn't charge my phone. Um, so let me do this. What are your pronouns? Thank you for asking. It's he and him. Yeah, I mean it can go south real bad. I'm still here. I'm just okay. Let's move the camera. When did I don't remember when I called myself an idiot, but it just happens. Okay. Stand up. Plug in. Okay. Okay, it worked. Um, so yeah, so Stitch so maybe it was when I was talking about Gauge. Yeah, so I don't understand like if I'm looking at Stitch Fiddle and I'm trying to make something um like how I can do it. Like how many stitches across like is 60 inches or something like that. Um so I just I need some help. Also, so on Etsy there's someone is selling like mosaic creator and it's like $24. I'm really tempted to get it because I really love mosaic even though I'm slow as fuck at it. But I really kind of want that. But I have been using Stitch Fiddle because I put um oh, okay, re-uploaded. What are your pronouns? Yeah, we have a myriad of LGBTQ plus folks in the chat. So say your pronouns if you want to. And yeah, so I'm a trans man and my pronouns are he and him. And so grab it out on old fashioned paper. Yes, I'm bad. Okay, yeah, Winter already asked. Um, Yeah, so Winter uses they, them. She, her. I'm a trans woman. Oh, welcome, darling. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. That's amazing. I love some representation of our community. Yes. Well, welcome in. Happy to have you. Uh, let's see. So we were talking about queer magic literally earlier, but I think it was before you came in. And this is all about queer magic and dealing with like it has parts of like dealing with like healing of like trauma that we face due to our queerness and like all the stuff. It's so cool. I haven't read it yet. I just and yeah, so it's I'm super excited to read it. I just read the back and I was like, yes, this is the book for me. Um, but yeah, so uh yeah. So let's see, what were we talking about? Oh, a stitch fiddle. So I guess so could I get the gauge of a project by looking at the um that makes sense, the title now. I'm not sure what you mean. So I feel like let's see. So would the uh label on the yarn give me an idea of like how long the stitches are? I don't know. I've tried to like look at it, but it's like different, obviously, for the book. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I know we talked about it earlier, and you're like, "Am I doing straight magic?" You're like, "I've always just done magic." Um, yeah. So let's see. So, boop, 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 boop. Welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about magic. We're talking about um, stitch fiddle. We're talking about making our own patterns. Um, so I'm very new to mosaic crochet. So doing and I haven't done a graph GAN. I haven't done corner to corner. So there's a lot of things that like I feel like I need a little help with. And so I um I'm not quite sure how to you just picture something in my head and start crocheting. See, I wish I was that good. Of paying attention to my crochet for gender expression, acceptance, and such. That is so awesome. I wish I could even. I can only think about crochet when I'm crocheting. I can't think about like intentions and stuff like that. I'm just like, please don't fuck up, please don't fuck up, please don't fuck up, and then I'm counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I'm. You all are much better than me. You've done an Afghan. Have you done a Graphgan or whatever they're called, where like you do like different colors and it looks kind of pixelated? Ooh, but it's not magic. Just kidding. Not magic. Okay, yeah, what? Tell me about that. Yeah, intention is such a huge, it is magic. Intention is magic. It's um what you put behind it. No, but you could. Okay. Yeah, see that's what I'm trying to like I'm trying to see if I could do a a trying to see if I could do a pattern. I was gonna do corner to corner, maybe a graph GAN, or maybe mosaic. What I think is interesting, Winter, is that potentially it could help cis folks as well, cis non-queer folks, because it it like gender and sexuality are some things that a lot of people, including cis non-queer people, do struggle with and it's like or they think about it. They, if they think about it and are intentional about it, they can understand. That's what, how we break down toxic masculinity and gender roles, and just realizing that gender is just construct, and all of that stuff. So I think that really, like, queer magic can help everyone, which I know you were not saying it can't, but like I think it can help everyone. Um, you know, and that's the power of intention and like love. Like when you put love into something, it just is un what am I trying to say? You want treats again, don't you, you little fatty? Of course you can help anyone. um, but just like love is so powerful that it's just so universal. Um, Yeah, absolutely. No, no, it totally makes sense, and I didn't mean to negate anything you said. I just want to say, like, hey, like, you know, it's we're a community, but we're also a very inclusive community, and we need to be more inclusive, frankly. But like, not we, but like just the community in general. Yeah, but just yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about queer magic, but there's also something to be said about just pure magic and love and intention. So all good. We're all good. I freaking love this ring. So pretty. I've always loved tourmaline. Tourmaline. Mm, love the black. Hi baby. Hi baby. You wanna come here? You wanna come here? Come on. Come here. Oh hi. You guys get cat butt. I tend to need a day or two after I finish a big project. I put my soul into it and need time to regenerate. Absolutely. So this is Elsie, one of the two cats that I am cat sitting. Um, and he is so sweet. He loves the pets. He loves the scratches. He also loves to instigate fights. Isn't that right? You like to instigate fights? You like to instigate fight? I still as much as I do. Could be. I love doing Granny Square Afghans. Wow, yeah, I actually hate Granny Squares. But I found this pattern for like a granny square that's an alien head, and I really want to do a throw with that. That would be so cool. What got you into crafting, Reuploader? How cute is he? How cute. Give you a little kiss. He's staring at his brother, cleaning himself. Sorry, I'm just petting a cat. One of his ears is clipped, so I don't know if he was like TNR'd and then released and then adopted. Um, because they are fast. When a cat does a slow blink, you know they're comfortable with you. Oh yeah, definitely. It's so long ago, and I was 4 at the time. Yeah. So TNR is trap, neuter, return. And so they do that with strays, and they neuter or spay the animal, and so they trap the animal, they neuter the animal, and then they return it to their environment. And this helps control overpopulation with cats. It's very important to do. It's a very important um, role that we can do as humans. So, um, yeah, I noticed his ear was clipped immediately, and I was like, oh, he probably was TNR. But he's sweet. He doesn't act, he's not feral at all. But he does have some socialization issues, I think, which is why he gets into fights with his brother. Is that why? Is that why? He just loves the pets. I wish he would crawl into my lap. Oh, yes, that would be it. You know, a beautiful, easily available trans pride yarn is cake batter from Lion Brand ice cream yarn. It's a 3-weight, and it's a beautiful trans pride color. But there's a lot of like baby stuff that's blue and pink and white. So I'm sure you have some beautiful yarn that you can do. I did, let's see, so I made a trans pride like baseball cap. Um, he's a cat. They all have socialization issues. They'll always get along if they want something from us. Yeah. He just like kind of instigates fights. He's very territorial in his space, personal space. So I think that he just yeah, definitely. There's a lot of LGBTQ plus people in the Ghoul Squad on Facebook. I also have a Facebook group. It's much smaller, but if you want to join, it's called Army of Weirdos, and it is in the description box below if you're on Facebook and you would like to join. A bunch of nice folks. You can show off your work. And everyone is really supportive, really nice, and really helpful. I've seen some amazing work on that page. You made little pumpkins with cake batter? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. There's also ice yarn. Thank you. Yeah, I really wanted it to be like, I mean, I want it to be everybody. I want it to be like about everything, include everything, like be everything. Like I didn't care. I just wanted it to be like reflective of the people who were in it, and for those people to be able to have a voice. So thank you. I really appreciate that. That's a very big compliment. Very nice compliment. See his little clip here. Aw. Did that hurt when they did that? That hurt when they did that? You're tired. Why don't you just come lean against me? You can talk to the kitty. Winter says he's such a cute baby. Such a sweet baby. You sweet baby? You sweet baby? He's taking Juju's place. Yes, while I'm cat sitting, this is the current Juju. Ooh, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm always looking for good transparent colors. There's so many amazing yarns out there. Yeah, a flag would be awesome and pretty simple, and you can make it whatever size you want. You freehand that. Oh, agender flag at some point. Oh yeah, definitely. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the one that has like gray, green, two grays, green, and a white? Is that right? I haven't studied my flags in a while. Okay, black, gray, white. I knew I thought it was two grays, but it's just black. Okay, yeah. Oh, that would be so pretty. And like, oh, the stitches you could do. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love these flag ideas. Please join Army of Weirdo. I'm begging you now. Please join Army of Weirdos on Facebook and show me your progress on your flag if you make it because I want to see that shit. Oh my gosh, I want to see it so bad. I don't have a place right now to put a trans flag. I do, so I when I went to and the green is in the middle, so the colors are reversed on each side. Oh, okay. Um, so I did buy a trans flag, but I went did kind of like a gender fuck when I went to Pride this year, and like I had like a trans tiara made out of zip ties that I bought off of Etsy, which was cool. I could have made it myself, but like honestly, like if someone can make it, I can support a creator. I'm gonna do it. So I did it was a zip tie thing and I hand rhinestoned it. And then I had a rainbow striped shirt on. I had the trans pride flag and I put similarly colored tulle strips over it, like all the way over it, so it made this giant like train, like a wedding train. And then I stoned the train, and I crocheted shorts and put um, rainbow at the bottom. So I was really, really queer that day. Okay, Winter. But yeah, I need some more trans stuff. I really want to do so I'm hoping by the time that I um do go to my next pride, I will have had my top surgery done because I'm hoping to get it done in like February or March. And like I hope that it's healed by June so that I can I really want to do like a mesh. I've seen them a lot. They're long sleeves, they're mesh, which is a lot of chaining, which I'm not super excited about because I hate chains. But for some reason they hurt my wrist more than anything else. But it's long sleeve and then it just goes here. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, um, oh, Reuploader. I say guys a lot as like a general thing. Is that okay, or is that not okay with you? Because if it's not, I can change it. Um, I really try, but like I just like I fuck it up a lot. I'm sorry. It's just like habit. So I know some people are not into it, some people are fine with it. So I just wanted to ask. Um, so yes, I just want to like a mesh, like little sleeve number. I think that would be awesome, and I could do that. Oh, I could do that in trans pride colors. I can make one arm blue and one arm pink, and then the center white, and then I could have my nipples tattooed on because I'm not getting the free nipple, whatever attachment thingy. Um, and uh so I just am getting them tattooed on. So hopefully I'll be able to get all that done um by the time Pride rolls around. Sounds a little unlikely, but we'll see. We'll see. But that's my hope for Pride is to be shirtless. Also, I need to be less fat. Um, but like to be shirtless and to have that going on, I feel like would be like the the I don't know. What is so if you go to Pride or if you go to any festivals or anything like that, what is your like signature look? Do you crochet your look? Do you like thrift and reimagine looks? What do you do? Tell me. Like I'm so interested because like I really, really, really want to kind of get a little bit more stylish with my crochet and so I am trying to uh lose my train of thought. Just trying to get some ideas of what I could do. I feel like a lot of crochet items lean towards feminine people, and so there's a lot of like crop tops and like um bikini tops and things like that. And like all of those, like I'm not wearing that. Like that's not my style. Um, so I really want to show off my chest once I have my surgery. I want to like be free and feel free. And so that's my goal. But if you go to festivals or if you go to pride events, what do you wear? Because like I like to gay it up, I like to trans it up, I like to queer it up as much as possible. So I'm thinking that little thing would be cute. Um, yeah. Let's see. What else can I wear? So I made shorts with the stripe on the bottom, but I'm thinking of doing like a stripe on the side, or maybe two stripes, do like an Adidas kind of look. Um, but having that be like rainbow or something like that would be really cool. Yeah. Not gonna crochet socks. I'm not gonna wear like mitts or anything. It's too hot for hats during June. So I wonder what I could wear. I wonder if I could crochet like a necklace that like did like a deep V. Hmm, might be interesting. And I could add beads to it. That would be lovely. Yeah, I'm feeling very inspired, very like, yes, we can do this. So, yeah. Let's see. So, I think that we've been on here an hour and a half. I'm feeling a little hungry. So I might, why don't you search pictures of start? Um, I've done that. I've also been to a lot of bride parades, so um you've no white? Oh no, that's tough. Gotta up that white. Yeah, I have a bunch of white. What did I miss? Really, I was just saying, what do people wear to pride events? Because I wanted to get inspired. Um, and I feel like it's like part like carnival and then part like be as slutty as possible. And I don't really know how to be as slutty as possible as a man and also as like a chubbier man. So I just like I don't really know like how to do that. Also, am I too old to do that? I just turned 31, so I don't know. You're out of white too. I have two Caron 1 pounds of white, and I have a bunch of Simply Soft white because I know I use it a lot. So I just want to crochet some. A mask in June would be an idea. Yeah, it might be really hot, but yeah, a mask in June could be cool. Yeah, I usually do a lot of eye makeup too, so we'd have to make sure. I probably would sew a mask. I can make a mask that like said like silence equals death. That'd be easy and like true. I live, but a lot of trans people feel like agender and non-binary are being harmful to the community. I live. Oh, that is awful. I just. Oh yeah, cotton. Cotton's a good idea, or like bamboo or something lightweight. Um, I'm so sorry, Winter. I'm sorry that that's how trans people have treated you. I feel like you like any trans person who doesn't recognize the breadth of the trans umbrella is really just like stupid. Like, I'm sorry, like stupid. I just don't think it's like a but it's not being harmful to the community. It's like gender expression is the core part of being trans, and like ignoring what you were assigned at birth and just expressing your gender how you wish. It's all the same. Like it's the same. That's why we're under the trans umbrella. See, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I like I can just like shake my head at that. I honestly like no. I as a trans person, I want to erase everything you have um said that other people have said. Like I want to just like yeah, you can be a trans person, a trans man, trans woman, have no surgeries, have no, literally you can not change your appearance, not cut your hair, whatever, and you are still a trans man slash trans woman slash whatever you are. Like physical transition is not a sign of being trans. It's just utter like it's fucking asinine, if you ask me. You do feel dysphoria, I assume. I mean, like that's if you didn't, you would still be riding the cis train, right? Like I don't understand. I like honestly like some people in the LGBTQ plus community can be so um don't know this, but a lot of agender people go through physical transition as well. It's just we tend to get gender nullification instead of reassignment. Oh, okay. Yep, I do feel dysphoria. Right, this is training. I love that. Yeah. I just say like, yeah, anyone who has their head that far up their ass, at least no matter what gender you were assigned at birth, you have an asshole, so you can put your head up it. So um, you know, I'm I'm happy that you are who you are, and I wish that you could go and celebrate pride parades and pride events just as much as anyone else because your gender identity matters just as much as everyone else's. So hopefully this will become not a concern of yours in the future. It wasn't a debate. We were all agreeing with you. Yeah, we're all like, yes. But that's okay. That's honestly, that's what this channel's about. Like, I didn't come here to be quiet about issues, I came here to talk about shit. No, it's cool. I like it. I like talking about this stuff because a lot of people don't, and that's the problem. I like talking about stuff that people don't talk about. It's something that's always been really important to me. So, I'm pretty hungry. I'm about to eat the stitch marker. Did you use them in your journey? I feel like I look too much like a male. Ooh, public restrooms are hard. It took me a while. At first, I didn't. I felt very awkward. Now I exclusively use the men's restroom. I understand that it is a very different call for trans men and trans women in the bathroom. I understand that it's a harder situation for you. So I'll give you my advice, but take it with a grain of salt because my experience is different than yours, and I want to be honest about that. I was scared. I was scared that I was going to be beat up. Um, the very first time I went in, I thought no one was in there, and someone was in the urinal. Um, and uh, he said, "Hey, I thought you were a chick." And I was in the stall at this point, and I was like, I put on like my manliest voice. I had just started testosterone, and I was like, "Nope." And I just like, I was like, I waited to like pee, like, for him to leave, so I didn't have to like, I didn't have to like shit to like prove that I needed to stall or whatever. I just was like, I'm not tearing up actually, because I was so scared. I was so scared, that he was gonna fucking bust down the door and fucking like hurt me. And I was really lucky that I had a group of friends that I had just made. I was at a like an anime convention, and like I just met them, but they were really sweet. And one of the guy in the group was like, "Hey, like, do you want me to go in with you?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine." And then like the guy leaves, and the guy in the bathroom leaves because he was just like, "Oh, okay," and like literally he acted like it was not a big deal. And I'm here like having like a panic attack, and so I'm like on the toilet, I'm peeing and then I'm wiping, and then um like I get a knock on the door, on the stall door, and I'm like, occupied, like again, as manly of a voice as I can muster, or like busy, something. I wanted to say as little as possible, but get the point across that I was a man. And you know, I uh it was the guy that I was friends with. He was like, I just want to make sure you're okay. And I was like, I'm fine. Thank you for checking on me. But like, it was a little scary, but like, I got through it because it was my like literal first time. And I told them that, and they were very understanding and like very accepting. I find like the con community is very accepting of LGBTQ plus folks. And but he checked on me, although he scared the shit out of me when he knocked on the door. So I say like do the buddy system, um, where you go in with someone, especially as a woman, going to the bathroom with another girl is like so normal that like it's like not even a big deal. Um, so yeah, so like that system seems to work a little bit better. Um, but there are challenges that you face as a trans woman that are different. But I just want to acknowledge that um, you are a woman and you deserve to be treated like one, going to the bathroom as one. But honestly, I really try to avoid going to the bathroom when I go out. Like I'll do it now. I've gotten a lot better at it, but like, man, I really like, I mean, like, just tearing up about my first time in a men's bathroom is crazy. So bathrooms are tricky. I hope that helped. I don't know. Oh, I didn't see your mohair disagree with you and nodded up. That's awful. Thank you, Winter. My face is breaking out so bad right now. I need to stop picking at it, but I can't help it. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. It's a very weird thing that we have to do as individuals in the community, picking between a skirt and pants. Um, so I'm saying like the buddy system is probably the best since I have anxiety in bathrooms because of something that happened to me. Oh no, I'm so sorry something happened to you. Yeah, the buddy system is great, especially when you're starting, building up that confidence. I have a lot of anxiety. I totally understand. Um, I get that. Yeah, it's sometimes you gotta go, but it's nice when, oh my gosh, when they have a genderless bathroom, it's like, or like a family restroom. Ugh, it's like angels descend and like people play horns and shit. Like it's fucking awesome. I'm so sorry something happened to you. I really, I really hate to hear that. But you can get back on the horse and pee where you want to pee. You can. Man, trans people are treated like shit. Ugh, it frustrates me. Ugh, wish I could do something about it more than other than just existing. I mean, just existing is a protest, right? What we do, it's just existing as a protest, saying, what would you think I should do? Doing what feels right, what I know is right. That's awesome. We're brave. Sometimes we don't feel like it. Sometimes other people will try to bring us down, but we're fucking brave. Oh, no. Whatever it is, you didn't deserve it. People are shitty. I want to like go around punching people. Not you all, but but just like people in general. Like, man, why can't you just like let people live their lives? Like, it's not that fucking hard. Yeah. So, um, yeah. Oh, it makes me want to throw up. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. So we're gonna form a tribunal. I don't actually know the word of that, the meaning of that word. I think I do, but I don't know for sure. We're gonna start a tribunal where we basically change society and their view on trans people, including those under the trans umbrella, non-binary and agender folks included, of course. And we're gonna change how things run. Okay, so we're just gonna change the world. That's all, and everything's gonna be great. So we're all gonna be good, and nothing will ever hurt us again. Sound good? Do you guys, do you all like that? I'm into it. If you all, yes. Okay, we're doing it. We're gonna change the world. Okay. Well, step one is being ourselves. Because, like I said, being ourselves is a protest. The world will always need fixing. You're absolutely right. But just one step at a time. You know, the queer movement has made such amazing leaps and bounds, but there's still a lot of work to be done. And, you know, before I came out, I remember seeing some trans folks at a pride parade, and they had a sign that said LGBT, and then it said the T is not silent. And I think that we need to remember that the T is not silent, and because we're living it. I mean, we know the T is not silent. We need to remind people that the T is not silent. The T does represent part of the LGBT community, and we all should be accepted because gender identities, sexual orientation, they're all intermixed. They're very different, but um, you know, we can do better. We can do better, and it should be less clicky. We should just, you know, stop being children and learn from our mistakes. So we're gonna change the world one day at a time. Re-uploader, if you would like to join the Facebook group, sorry to keep on loading this on you. If you're not into it, you're not into it. It's okay. But if you want to join the Facebook group, it's called Army of Weirdos. It has a green pillow picture that says fuck on it. And the spelling is in the description box below. And we can talk about this till the cows come home. I'm gonna go eat, so I don't gnaw my arm off. But I love you all. Wait, sorry. is a trans girl who went to reality TV and her internalized transphobia is scaring her videos her circulating where she mocks people who uses they them. Oh, that is awful. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. Yes, the pillow is legendary. Thank you. The other side says you. Says fuck you. Yes, but I love you all, and I hope you have a great day. Please be safe and know that you are a special starflower. I don't know what starflower is. I actually don't know how to stop the stream. Live? Nope. Okay. I don't know how to stop the stream. I just want. Sorry, everyone. Okay, we're gonna turn it to the side. Nope. What if I said back down? Okay, sorry. This is awful. And string. There we go.